Hi everyone, welcome to one of the most interesting projects involving economic forecasts of any type. Here we use something known as remote viewing to predict certain digital information accurately over a fixed forecast period. Now this forecast focuses on the cryptocurrency known as Bitcoin, and the forecast period is from January 20th through May 20th, which is a 4-month forecast. Remote viewing is a mental process that allows for the transfer of information across time and space. I'm Courtney Brown, Director of the Farsight Institute, where we conduct a broad range of experiments using remote viewing in a large variety of settings and across a great many topics. Remote viewing was originally developed by the United States military and used for espionage purposes. However, Farsight is civilian, and we use remote viewing for scientific investigations and for exploration. Now, before I move on to our forecast for Bitcoin, let me mention that we just published updated results in tabular form that shows how we have done so far with our 3 and 4 month cryptocurrency forecasts from May 15th, 2018 through January 18th, 2019. You can easily see which predictions we made and which ones were accurate and which ones were inaccurate. Remember that no forecasts of any type made by anyone are going to be perfect all the time. But we have a very good track record so far, and we are getting even better at this as our experience with this public project continues. So I encourage you to go to our website to see the summary of our results. We will update these results as each new forecast is completed, and you can find the link to the results on our website and in the description section below this video. But before we begin, it is important that you understand our disclaimer. No one at Farsight is a licensed financial advisor, so anything that anyone at Farsight does that relates to using remote viewing to predict financial or economic outcomes of any type, including the selling prices of cryptocurrencies, is done for entertainment and educational purposes only. Everyone doing investments are doing so at their own risk. These are experiments in remote viewing, and there are no guarantees or warranties being made, either expressed or implied. Nonetheless, these efforts are truly interesting on a grand scale, and I personally believe that after we do this for a while, it will be hard for anyone to ignore the reality of remote viewing. Now, for those of you who want to know more about our forecasting methodology, we have published a video called Farsight's Forecasting Method, and you can find it on our website as well as on our YouTube channel, Farsight Press. Each remote viewer examines 2 targets in this forecast. The first target applies to the high price of Bitcoin during the forecast period, and that is target 9A. The second target applies to the low price of Bitcoin during the forecast period, and that is target 9B. Now, after you see the sessions from all viewers for both targets, I will interpret the results numerically to give you a clear and simple set of predictions regarding prices and timings. Now, the remote viewers are among the absolute best on the planet currently, and they are Princess Janae, Melina Hall, and Kamaya Dunson. All 3 have been trained here at Farsight to use our methodology, and they have been working full-time with remote viewing using our methodology for a long while. We start with the results for currency target 9A, which relates to the high price of Bitcoin over the forecast period. The sessions are all very short, since the viewers are summarizing data that they obtained while conducting sessions using paper and pen. So this is not live remote viewing as we do with our Time Cross and Mysteries projects. Rather, these are summaries of what the viewers got, and this will allow me to step you through the analysis of the data. Beginning with Princess Janae and then Melina Hall and then Kamaya Dunson, here are the perceptual data for target 9A. The data will not seem the same for each viewer, since all of the viewers are given different targets for their sessions. They only know that the target is 9A, and that it is unique for each viewer. Again, these data correspond to the high price of Bitcoin over the 4-month period from the 20th of January through the 20th of May, 2019.
This is currency 9A. My basic gestalts for this currency are land, water, and structures.
This is my first visual for currency 9A. I have irregular topography in the back.
In my first visual, I have these large peaking mountains in the background. I also have several clustered, pointed structures here as well.
Now let's do some analysis based on these remote viewing data.